assuming that a complete recovery would be instantaneous, would you be willing to accept a year of complete paralysis below the neck to prevent the otherwise certain extinction of the blue whale? This comes from the Book of Questions. Hi, I'm Jason Oliveira, in case you didn't know. And this is The Road to 40, my nightly vlog about whatever I feel like talking about. Some of it's for you guys, some of it's for me, and a little bits for my kids as well. It's like a nice little pot, a melting pot of worlds, if you will. I have a lot of questions I want to ask tonight. You don't have to. You guys don't always have to answer them. They're for just to pose questions to you that you may not be asked. Some of these are really good. Let me tell you a little bit about my day first. It was a normal Saturday that I had to work. I had to work 11 to 7 today. I don't know how they expect people to work 8 hours a day. This is crazy. Seriously, come on. They've got it so much better over in Europe. I'm not saying every country. And I'm not saying every country is better than the United States either. I'm just saying that in these other countries, there's a much higher standard for taking care of their people. And I was just reading an article in... It's a good magazine. I should have just bought not Parabola. It's the spiritual magazine. It's not a Christian. It's just whatever. You could be Christian, Buddhist, whatever. And they write stories in there. Well, this month it talked about a village in a Buddhist area that every night at like 5 o'clock, all the families come out in the street and they dance and they sing and they play games together. I thought, what a beautiful world that would be, wouldn't it? That's a world I want to live in. That's a place I want to live in. I'd love my kids to experience that daily. All right, actually, this leads in pretty good to this first question. If I can find the damn thing. What about the blue whale one? I guess I would. It would suck, but... I mean, that's an entire species. Oh, okay. Yes. So that leads me to my first question that I'm going to ask you in just a moment because I want to tell you about my day a little bit. Regular day at work, 8 hours. And then, see how I go off on tangents? Sometimes I just can't focus anymore. It's pathetic and sad. Oh, no. We can't perform without the chicken. The mic chicken. Mic chicken. Chicken mic. Yeah. I decided instead of my regular every other Saturday Taco Bell, in which I get, and I'm a pain in the ass at Taco Bell. They must hate me. They see me coming, they're like, oh no. I like to get a number 6 with this 2 chalupas, supreme chalupas. Oh no. I want gorditas. I want them Baja. I don't care if you don't have a Baja anymore. You have the Baja sauce. You have goddamn chalupas and gorditas. Just put the shit on there. Like, if somebody, like, oh, that's an extra 10 cents because it's not on the menu. You don't have to do any more work than if I had ordered it the same exact way. All you're doing is taking a different thing. Like, why just leave it on the fucking menu? Come on. You ever hear about the secret menus? I talked about it on a previous video. I think it's called Secret Menus or something like that. If you didn't watch it, or if you just want to Google it, if you don't want to hear me talk about it, it's about these menus that exist, but you have to be very specific. Like the Land, Sea, and Air burger at McDonald's is a bun, fish, a bun. Yeah, no, it starts in the sky. A chicken, a bun. No, it's not buns in between. A chicken, a hamburger, and a fish. All in one sandwich. It's vile. But I'm just saying, if you're ever interested, there's some pretty interesting things out there. I decided to go to Bräu Burgers. B-R-A with the 2 dots over it. U. I think it's Bräu. Bra? I don't know. I don't want to say bra because I hate that word. I really do. I'm sorry. It's not. I don't like it. Bräu Burgers. They're supposed to be these craft burgers, and they have, local brewed beers and stuff there. So I thought, well, I've been wanting to try this place for a while. First of all, they're super overpriced. Like, if you want a meal, like with fries, a burger, coleslaw, which I don't eat, and a drink, it's like $12. I never spend $12 on a meal for myself. As it is, I spend about $7 at Taco Bell, but that's once every other week. So twice a month, $14 a month splurging. Second of all, there was nothing remarkable about their burgers. And I don't mean any offense. Like, they were tasty. They weren't bad by any means. But I think I like Five Guys better. And they're a chain. So, the burger's kind of flimsy. It's not a very big patty at all. Then they have their own custom sauce, which I didn't even ask what it was. I just said, you know what, let's go with it. Let's go with what they do here best. And so I custom made it. I put grilled onions on it and white cheddar with fries and coleslaw and a Dr. Pepper. So I sat down, I'm eating it. First of all, you got when you come in, you go to the counter to order your food. They give you your cups to fill yourself. Then you go sit down and they bring you your food. I don't think you're supposed to tip there. I left $2 just because I was like, I don't want to be a dick. But there was nothing. Even the service was like, I mean, they weren't mean or pushy, but they were very just robotic about everything they did. I was just like, this is not the experience I was hoping for. From the sign, it looks very high-endy and like it's a huge dining area where you can order hundreds of different combinations of burgers. Now, it's just a very small burger place with a bar now. If I had to rate it, I hate to do this because I hate giving local businesses bad ratings, but I'm sorry, it's a 6 at best. Like, there was nothing remarkable about the sauce that they made. Barely any flavor to it. No spice, no kick, no sweetness, nothing that made me go, I like this sauce because it does this for me and my flavor taste buds. So, yeah, that was my experience. It was very, very disappointing because I like cheeseburgers. Anybody who knows me knows that that's my default. If I go to a place and I don't know anything else on the menu and I don't want to try something different, cheeseburger. So, let's go back to this question that I brought up by talking about growing up in this Buddhist or being in this Buddhist community where people come out and they sing and dance at the end of the day and just there's community and there's friendship and there's family, outside of blood. And I'm not saying that friends don't have that here. I'm just saying, like, that's a cool experience. I know we do it on smaller scales with people, but I just love the idea of a whole city coming out and just making some music and singing and dancing and in the streets. Imagine that. What a beautiful world. Okay, which led me to this question. This is interesting. Sometimes I get a little bit deeper on the road to 40. Not all the time. This is for my new viewers too. I want to fill you guys in and kind of still let the other people who have been watching it get some new meat. But we're gonna revisit some stuff because I can't help to think that there's some good stories to be told out there. The human goat. If you have to go back and watch one video, watch the human goat. It's about my best friend Corey and a story he always tells. If you could change anything about the way you were raised, what would it be? There's a secondary question to this too. I want to check it out, but honestly, and I hate to say this because it's like I'm not against it, but like I wish I was brought up with no religious upbringing. Like I wish I could choose for myself and not have a skewed view of the world. I think I know this is going to sound horrible, but if you're going to teach kids about religion, you should teach about all of them, even the ones you don't agree with to a certain degree, because not violent ones, but, to not let them learn about all their options, or about atheism, or just being agnostic. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many, I think to have to grow up that way, and if you choose to be Christian, if you choose to be Muslim, if you choose to be Buddhist, then we're okay with that. Whatever. We love you as a person. Like, it doesn't matter what you believe in. That's how I feel. So to take that out of to be where I am now, I would be Buddhist. Absolutely. I couldn't be atheist. The universe is too big. Somewhere between Buddhist and agnostic, I'd have to say. Is probably where I could best describe myself. I guess that's kind of where I am now, but I definitely would have followed that path from the time that I was introduced to it on. Like, hearing different things described from different religions. That's definitely... I mean, the most laid back and chill and enjoy life philosophy, religion there is. In what ways will you treat or have you treated your children differently from the way that you were treated? They can listen to what grandma and grandpa have to say. They can listen to what we have to say, and whatever they choose, they choose. Like, I'm okay with that. If you've already raised children, and could again, knowing what you know now, what would you do differently? Oof, I don't want to talk about that one. That one's more serious than I really want to talk about right now in my life. So, you guys probably know, but I have a daughter, 16, Guinevere Sage Olivera. Yes, she's named after Guinevere the Panther. And then Grayson Green Olivera was born. And Grayson, we both just love that name. Green is my mother's maiden name and my grandmother's married name, which I wish I had gone with Crown and Shield, because that's the good side of the family. The Greens, And I'm not saying that my grandmother's a bad person. My grandmother was the Crown and Shield in a previous life. No. Yeah. So yeah, sometimes I get a little deep on things. So, do you believe in any sort of God? If not, do you think that you'll still pray if you're in a life-threatening situation? Probably. What do you get to lose at that point? No, that wasn't the one. There was another one. It's a good one. Oh, maybe it was before this. I feel bad because it was really good. Favors. Here, I'll sing a song for you. Silent night. Would you like to know the precise date of your death? Damn it! I had a good one here. I was very excited to talk to you guys about it. I was very excited because I didn't have much to talk about it except craft burgers that are so expensive. If you could change anything about the way you were raised. No, that is not it. The blue wheel was not it. Oh, when you do something ridiculous, how does it bother you to have other people notice it and laugh at you? I hope they notice it and laugh at me, because it's probably intentional. Damn it. That's still not the one, though. Mama, 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 mama. Diddly-diddly-diddly-doo-doo-doo. Oh, we're getting close. These are looking familiar. You guys must hate this when I do this. Sorry. I should edit these out, but that's one more step, and it's a lot of time, and I don't really have that time. I'm a busy man. Not I'm important. I'm not saying I'm important by any stretch of the imagination. I'm a very busy man. It's a true story. I am in constant motion from the time I get up, usually about 7:30 to 8 o'clock in the morning, till the time I rest my head on the pillow. No, let's not even say that. Let's say till the time I fall asleep. I'm usually pretty busy. Oh, yes. How many sexual partners? No, that was not it. Well, we're just going to skip out on it, I guess. It was a good one, though. Who is the most ridiculous? I'm really sorry about this, guys. Did I mention I had some really expensive OK burgers today? Yeah, they weren't very good. I feel really bad about that. Nude beaches, satisfying sex, death, your body. Oh, that's a good one too. Would it disturb you much if upon your death your body was simply thrown into the woods and left to rot? Why? No, not at all. I don't give two shits. Burn it, kick it, stuff it. Please don't bury it. I'd rather not be buried. That's the only thing. Just in case. But other than that, I'd be actually very happy with that being, throw me off of, like, I don't know, throw me out in the mountains, in the White Mountains in New Hampshire. That would be okay with me. Would it be okay with you? What do you think about that? Would you, upon your death, like they just throw your body in the woods to rot? Are you okay with that, or do you want something? I mean, I don't really care. Like, if you're gonna do something, have a party and have fun and tell stories about my stupidness. Would you like to know the precise date of your death? That's a great question, because if you really think about it, like, what if it's tomorrow? At least you'd have the opportunity to fill out the rest of your hours with as much stuff as you wanted to do. I'm not saying you'd have much. You might have like an hour's travel time and 2 hours experiencing. You might have, well, let's say within 12 hours. That would be rough. But you might also discover that it's not until you're 110. And at that point, well, I guess if you're still alive, you're going to be thinking, shit, this is it at that point. But are you going to worry about it for all that time? I wouldn't. If I knew it was like over 50 years, 60 years, forget about it. I'd go with that. Yeah, I would like to know in that case. But I wouldn't like to know. No, I guess I would like to know in any case, because if it was 3 days from now, I want to do something about it. If it's 10 years from now, that's kind of creepy, but you can live your life a little bit more. And that's what I've always said all along, though. You don't need to know your precise date of death to live fully. Like, yeah, maybe not richly, maybe not stuff that requires money, but there are ways around, I think, living poor and living without. I don't know exactly what my point is, but I think this is just one more element to the puzzle. Like, I think it's like, why not live that way every day? It's a great way to live. Like, each moment is your last, because you fill them more fully. I don't do it enough. I really don't. I hope this video is recording. I didn't check I always check the audio every night. I'm going to be very disappointed. Well, dang, guys. What, if anything, is too serious to be joked about? Damn. Very upsetting. Sorry, guys. Let me just give it one more. The old quarterback's try. I had some. Oh, it was something to do with. Oh, I know what it is now. Okay, I can tell it to you. I can't find it right now. Okay, if you and your significant other were placed in 2 separate rooms with a red button in front of you and told that if one of you doesn't press that button within 60 minutes, you're both going to die, and your button saved the other person but killed you instantly, what would you do? Now, I know most people are just going to be like, boom, I'm going to hit it. But I think circumstances are different for different people. You got the Romeo and Juliet types without children and young and in love, and especially young, who think, I'd rather die with my partner. On the other flip side of the coin, if you've got a family, you know, I mean, I would immediately hit the button just because I feel like my wife's a better mother than I am a father. Not that I'm a bad guy. I'm just saying that she does what she does well. So we'd have other things in the equation. However, she'd probably say the same thing, and da-da-da-da. Wish I could have just found this stupid question. Well, thank you guys for coming back again. You know, the Rhodians traveling down this road are growing and growing, and we're having fun. And in case you guys didn't know, I think most of my other viewers from before, the 3 or 4 of them, know about the end of the road party. I'm hoping at some point around my 40th birthday we can do something collectively. And I know we're from all different parts of the world, and it's probably going to be impossible. But for those local, within, 100 miles, 200 miles, 300 miles even, I'd like to do something. We'll see what we're going to do. I haven't figured it out yet. There may be some traveling involved and some kickstarting. I don't know. Get out of here. Anywho, you guys have a great night. Don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow. Make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today tomorrow. And let's make the world spin a little bit happier together. I'm Jason Oliveira. This is The Road to 40. And I will see you a little further on down the road. Oh, that was out of key. That was terrible. I'll see you down the road, fellas, ladies, and gentlemen. Take care of yourselves.